Hi, this is John with the Germanuel Insurance Group, and I want to welcome you to your eCentral online benefits portal. And before we go any further, I want to show you how to enlarge the video you're watching. Instead of going to the enlarge icon here, which has been disabled, click on the YouTube icon here. This will take you to the YouTube channel where you can enlarge the video. Going back to our dashboard, anytime you want to go back to the home page, you can either click on the dashboard or the eCentral icon here. You have your Documents library, your Manage Benefits, and your View Profile. Your Documents library, if we click on that, has folders with useful information in it pertaining to your benefits and required notices through the system. You simply click the down arrow on any one of your folders, and then you can open any one of the documents or links. Your Manage Benefits for right now is just going to show you your open enrollment steps since we are in open enrollment. However, once open enrollment closes, this Manage Benefits will show you your benefit summary and then documents pertaining to the benefits you elected. And then lastly, we have your profile. This has demographics information, including your address and also your dependent information here. So let's start our open enrollment. We're at the step right now where we're at the video you're watching. Once you complete this video, go ahead and click Next. We're now at your profile information step. Most of this information will already be finished in the required fields. There will be some fields you will need to complete though for this open enrollment. If you click Next, you're going to get a message letting you know, highlighted in red, which fields you need to complete. And then once all the required information has been completed on this step, you can click Next and move on to your dependents info. Those of you who have had dependents included on your plans, those dependents should show here. If you'd like to add a new dependent during this step, it's very easy. You click Add Dependents and then fill in the required information. The system again is intuitive. If you click Add Dependent and you haven't filled in a required field, it'll highlight the required fields in red that you need to complete in order to add that dependent. When finished with the dependent step, click Next. And now we're moving into our benefits election steps. And we'll start with your medical. Each one of your different benefit steps has different information available to you. Some have videos that you can watch. We also have instructions included. And if we scroll down, it's also going to give you your current election. And then underneath each one of your benefits offerings are different links that you can click on to gain access documents or to open different links pertaining to those benefits. For example, if I'd like to see a summary of the Anthem Blue Cross PPO, I can click on the Plan Summary link and instantly open a plan summary for that benefit. To waive my medical benefits, I'm going to make sure myself and any of my dependents are set to waived and then click Next. To enroll in medical benefits, I'm going to click Enrolled for myself and then include any dependents I would like to enroll along with myself under my medical. Also, as I'm enrolling myself in any dependents, my per pay period costs are going to change based on who I enroll in the plan. In this instance, for example, I'm going to waive my child off, and you can see some of the costs are changing here. I'm going to waive my spouse. This will give me my cost per plan for employee-only coverage. If I enroll my spouse, now my coverage costs are going to change based on my dependent elections. Once I have my elections set as I want them here, I want myself, my spouse, and my child enrolled in this plan. Now it's time to select the medical plan I'd like to enroll in. Currently it says that I have the Blue Cross PPO 1000. I want to stick with that same plan, so I'm going to click the green check mark, next to the Blue Cross PPO 1000 plan and then click Next. Next, we have our telemedicine plan. San Luis Ambulance pays 100% of cost of the benefits for this benefit for their employees. So this is a free benefit for you. But we did include a video giving you information on Teladoc. You are automatically enrolled since it's no cost to you. But we also do have a video that gives you instructions on how to set up your app. Also, we have a Teladoc website you can visit and then a Teladoc flyer. So good information on your cost-free Teladoc benefit that San Luis Ambulance provides for you. Once you're finished viewing the information on telemedicine, you can click Next. Our dental and vision plans are set up the same as medical, in which we can enroll ourselves and any dependents we'd like to enroll in the plan. There's no cost to the dental plan, but you do again have information under the plan. Once you're finished making your elections for dental, you can click next. Again, our vision plan is the same. There is a video for the vision plan. Once we make our elections, we can click next. Next, we have our employer paid life and AD&D. Same as telemedicine, San Luis Ambulance covers 100% of the cost of this benefits for its employees. You're auto-enrolled, but again, you do have information, a benefit summary here that you can view on that benefit. Once you're finished viewing the information, click next. And lastly, we have voluntary life and AD&D, which is a new plan available to you in which you can purchase coverage over the amount of the life and AD&D that San Luis Ambulance provides you. There is a helpful video that you can watch on voluntary life. It also gives you your guaranteed issue amounts. It's $100,000 for an employee or $30,000 for a spouse. If you elect over the $100,000 or $30,000 here, you will need to fill out an evidence of insurability form in order to gain that extra coverage over the $100,000 or $30,000. That EOI form can be found here, and also there is a life summary here. To enroll in voluntary life, I'm going to select Enroll, and then select the amount I'd like to enroll in, starting off with $10,000. You can see once I get over the $100,000 guaranteed issue amount, and select 110 for example, that's going to let me know I do need to fill out an EOI form in order to have the amount over the $100,000. Again, that EOI form can be found here. So I'm going to enroll myself in the $100,000 so I don't have to fill out an EOI form. And I'm also going to enroll my spouse in the $30,000 guaranteed issue max that allows me not to have to fill out an EOI form. Then I'm also going to put in my child. I'm going to enroll him. $10,000 flat amount is always for the child, and you don't need an EOI form at all for the child also. So I've got my voluntary life amount set. Everything looks good. It's giving me my per pay period deduction for my voluntary life as a whole, and I can click next. Last step before I sign my forms is the beneficiary step. I need to complete my beneficiaries for my employer paid life and also voluntary life since I elected voluntary life. You're going to have a primary beneficiary and a secondary beneficiary, and each total must equal 100%. Here, I'm adding my spouse as my primary at 100% and my child as my secondary at 100%, and the same for my voluntary at 100%. Once I finish specifying my beneficiary distribution percentages, I can click Next. Disclosure on your beneficiaries is going to specify here information on what a beneficiary is, and the system automatically defaults your beneficiaries to your dependents. Some of you might not have dependents listed, so if you don't have any beneficiaries listed here because you don't have dependents listed, it's really easy to add a beneficiary. You just click Add Beneficiary, and then you can type in the required information. Beneficiaries are pretty easy. If I click Add here, you really only need a name and the relationship in order to add that beneficiary, but other information is, if you can't include it, please include that, and you can add those beneficiaries. The system does require you to have at least one beneficiary in here as your primary beneficiary. So once you've specified your beneficiaries or added your beneficiaries and have at least one beneficiary in there, you can click Next and move forward to your signed forms. Now we're almost finished. We are to our step where we electronically sign our forms. All of our elections and information have been pre-populated on these forms. You can't add anything or take anything away. The system is intuitive, knows exactly what information needs to be on these forms, and maps that to those forms automatically here for you. So you can review all of your forms and then make your signature here. The mouse signature is a bit awkward. It does not need to be perfect, just needs to resemble your signature somewhat. Once you're finished with the signature, you can click Continue. Lastly, we have our final disclosures here. You can review those, make your signature again, and click Continue. And then we have our last step for our summary. Gives you all the benefits you elected, breaks them down with your per pay period costs, and then gives you your total cost per pay period pre-tax and post-tax. You can print this summary if you like. It will be available to you 24/7 on this portal. Once you're finished reviewing the summary, click Next. And before you finish, you do have the option to give us feedback, rate us with stars, and add additional comments here, or you can just click Finish. And you have just completed your online open enrollment. I hope this video has been helpful.